Hi guys, Vino here and welcome to this Vino Plonk production and welcome to this somewhat of a time for a cuppa. Now, that's not a bad cup of tea, but it's a bit cold. I've had it a while. If you couldn't tell from my Christmas jumper, this is going to be somewhat of a Christmas TFAC. TFAC stands for Time for a Cuppa, and it was a vlog series I did way back in the day. Some of my older subscribers will remember that series, and I thought what better way to bring one of my TFACs back than Christmas. Yes, as I'm recording this video, it is literally like 10 to 1 AM on Christmas Day. So, happy Christmas, everyone. Seriously, whoever you are, if you've subscribed to my channel, if you've come across my channel, if you've commented, liked, whatever, even disliked on my channel, to be completely honest, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, and I want to get this video in before or everyone's Christmas Day celebrations goes ahead. Obviously, I know that I'm probably going to be uploading this Christmas morning at some point, so not everyone necessarily will be able to see it straight away, but hopefully around Boxing Day people will get around to seeing it. There will be another video I'll be uploading on Boxing Day 26th for those that don't celebrate Boxing Day, which will probably be my what I got for Christmas video, which I haven't done for the last couple of years because I feel it's a little cliche, if I'm being completely honest. There is a ex-friend of mine that always does one of those videos, and there's a darker reason behind, in my opinion, a darker reason behind why they particularly do it, but hey ho, and that's why I kind of stopped myself, because they gave me a completely different perspective of those videos than I had before. Not a very good one at that. So yes, I thought I'd come here, do a little vlog, tell you how things are going with me. Pretty damn well at the moment, I must say. The only major poopy thing at the moment is my computer chair broke 2 weeks back. I was actually using this chair for a while, which is just a fold and go garden chair, basically. This setup that I'm currently using, I'm using a fold and go like garden table and a fold and go chair that I got nice and cheap at work during a sale that we're having. But my computer chair, which is actually just beside the camera right now, the post which connects the top and the bottom of the chair decided to break and then bend in half, basically, so I can't put it back together. I was using this chair for a couple of weeks, but a friend or two did mention that I kept getting up quite a bit more often than I would have, and I was going onto the sofa more often. Basically, this chair was not cutting it, to be honest. What I've done is, at this precise moment, I've literally taped together one of my old chairs that was sat just beside the other side of the camera, ironically, which is literally slowly falling apart. Each time I tape it back together, another piece seems to fall off of it that I have to tape back onto it. It's not going to last very long, but it doesn't need to last very long. I am hopefully going to be buying on payday a chair of some description. I have my eye on one chair at the moment. It's a bit pricey, but at the end of the day, I do spend a lot of time on my computer, so maybe buying a bit more of a pricier chair is something I should do, be an investment rather than something I waste my money on. On the subject of wasting money, one of my New Year's resolutions, and we'll get into my New Year's resolutions as a whole after Christmas, one of my New Year's resolutions is to get better with money and just get better with money in general, to be completely honest with you. And going into the new year, I actually have a few months, I'd say, where I probably have to tone down a lot, if not all, of the spending, so to speak, and wait until March, April time. A couple of bills will be paid off by then, and I'll have a bit more free money. Probably by then, the annual pay rise at work will kick in that normally comes around, so I'll have a bit more free cash then. So probably going to wait until around that time, and you know, there'll be a load more free cash coming in, or just cash available in general. And then we'll get back onto the old train at that point. But on that note, there are a lot of things I still need to get through. I still need to get through this, which is my Friday the 13th set. Actually, one of the presents I'm getting, I would say tomorrow, later on today technically, is actually related to that, and there's a book that I've wanted for quite some time related to that. I was going to say something else then related to that, but it's completely escaped my mind. I do want to get hold of the actual the Crystal Lake Memories documentary, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it is, that came out a while ago. I do want to get hold of that at some point. That's on my wish list, but for now I'll settle with what I've received, or I'm going to be receiving as a present for that. I don't think there's anything else on this shelf I need to talk about. As in terms of this room, I will probably, looking around, it might be a bit more difficult than I'm thinking, but I'm probably going to reorientate some things around, because at this precise moment you can't easily open and close the door to get in and out of this room easily. So I'm going to reorientate some things to make that a bit easier. Maybe make this a bit more of a corner desk. I don't know, stuff like that. And of course there'll probably be a video upon that. I do have my follow-up on the HyperX Charge Play clutch. I've actually been using it quite a bit recently. When I first bought it, I didn't use it that often. To be completely honest with you, I use my Switch primarily docked. That didn't really change much of that, but recently I have been using my Switch in handheld mode a lot more, so that's coming clutch, as the name might suggest. So there we go. The other thing I do want to talk about is that I did the other day with somebody watch Parasite, not actually off of this set. I had to acquire the film elsewhere, but have now seen Parasite. The reason why there's not a video on my channel as of yet reviewing Parasite is I have no idea how I'm going to review Parasite. What is Parasite? Parasite is Parasite. Is that's the only... If someone were to come up to me and say, you know, what's Parasite? I'd answer back with, it's Parasite. It's such a unique film to me. It's such a... It's an amazing film. Don't get me wrong. It's really well done. The cinematography is beautiful. There's a poignant story in there. It's just I have no idea where to start with reviewing it. The film just grips you. It just grips you and does not let go until the very end. It's one of those films where I looked at my watch when the film first started, and then seldom looked at it again throughout the film. It really does grip you, hold you in its jaws, and does not let go until the very end. And then you have to sort of take a breath in, sort of rebreathe and recompose yourself for life that isn't Parasite. So yeah, there'll be a video on my channel at some point describing my feelings on the film. And they're probably going to be complicated, not in a negative sense. I really, really, really enjoyed the film. It's just that, where do I start? There's a lot of metaphors and subtext in there that I'm probably going to have to watch YouTube videos to understand a bit better. But it's a phenomenal film. It really is a phenomenal film. I can see why it won so many awards when it did. And there will be a video in due course. I also just realised I need to do a revisited on this, because I got this now a year ago. This is the US version of the Alien Anthology Blu-ray set. This is the Digibook version that I've wanted for absolutely ages, and happened to come across it last year on eBay and snatched it up for, well, I think wasn't a bad price, to be completely honest, for that. I swear there's something niggling in the back of my head. Something else I wanted to talk about, but I've completely forgotten what it might be. I do want to work my way through the Matrix films again in preparation for me watching Matrix Resurrections, maybe when it comes out on Blu-ray. I might buy that. I might see if there's a nice box set with all the films in it. That may be something I could look out for, because I haven't bought The Matrix on Blu-ray yet. It's actually only on DVD, the Ultimate Matrix Experience, as it's called, or collection, I think, on DVD. Maybe when Matrix Resurrections comes out, there'll be an even nicer, bigger set that I can look forward to and maybe purchase. When that happens, you know, in the meantime, I'm probably going to be working my way through the Matrix films once again to reacquaint myself and then give my opinions on those films, because I don't think I ever have on the channel. It has been bloody ages since I've seen any of the Matrix films, so that's something that's going to pop up at some point. Yeah, I think that's everything. I need a new chair, cut down on the spending in the new year. Yeah, and have a pleasant Christmas. So yeah, this has been more of a channel update than it has anything else, but I just wanted to get this video in to give you all a lovely Merry Christmas. Well, until next time guys, until after Christmas, have a nice one, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra guys.